Nothing is more humbling than getting all dressed up and then having to drive a Nissan Altima. Like getting down into a low car to drive in your heels. And it actually makes me want to Uber everywhere.
Men are done going to singles events, and modern women are scratching their heads asking themselves, where have all of the good men gone? We've got a video for you here today from Logical Dating 101. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in, and let's get into it.
I just got back from a singles event here in Boston. It was at South Boston at a virtual golf place, and the event itself was great. The people that ran it were amazing, and the organization was great. You got a drink ticket, you got to play golf for a few hours and also mingle with the other singles there. I've been to other events similar to this in the city, both speed dating and then also other mixer type events, and I feel like the takeaways have been the same, and that I've met so many great, amazing, beautiful, successful women at these events, but there's not really great guys attending these events.
Men typically want to play golf to enjoy peace and quiet with his friends. The exact opposite of that is modern women who are drinking alcohol and are so socially incompetent that they need to go to singles events to meet men.
And I also talked with the people that put the event on, and they said the same thing. They mentioned how fast the women's tickets sold out, but then even leading up to the event, like a few hours before, like they still had so many men's tickets left, and they were really struggling with why men are not attending these events. And I had the same question, because I think as we move away from online dating and dating apps and meeting people just out at bars, like events like this are just such a great opportunity to meet people that maybe you wouldn't have met otherwise.
The only people who seem to be confused as to why men aren't going to singles events are the event organizers and the women who attend them. And the sad part is that men have made it no secret why we're not bothering with these events. There's no point whatsoever.
I just don't know why there's not like quality men attending these events. Like, where are they? The event was great. Like, I met some great women, went with a friend, and it was a fun time. But the purpose was to potentially meet people to chat with and date, and I literally met nobody. I'm just curious, A, why people are not attending these events, and then B, as someone that holds events in Boston and the city, and I've talked about hosting dating events, how can we get men to attend these events? I tried to bring like someone I previously dated, but we're just friends now, and he was like, that's my worst nightmare, is attending an event like this. So yeah, I'm just curious people's thoughts about how we can increase attendance.
There is no way that you can convince single men to attend these events. For starters, the men they desire have no use for the events in the first place. They get women no problem, and the average men who are invisible to these women will just get treated like crap anyway and are not interested in going.
That same friend that said that he liked me a bunch, right? I asked him, like, what would you rate me out of 10? And he said 8. And I was like, yeah, and that's why I won't be with you. And he was like, what? And I was like, why would I be with a guy that thinks I'm an 8 when I know that there's guys out there that think I'm gonna be a 9 plus, or like even a 10? Like, I'm gonna be their idea of beauty. I don't want to be with a man that doesn't think of me as their idea of like perfection or what they want in a woman.
This woman is straight up delusional. She honestly thinks that there are men out there who would rate her a perfect 10 in the looks department. The only men who would do that have probably just had a lobotomy done, you know, and again, these are simps who are the types of men that she doesn't want anyway. Everyone else will just be honest with her.
Because men are very visual, and I'm not running the risk of you finding another bitch more attractive than me, because what the fuck? I'm not living that life. That life sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. I already have anxiety. I'm not having anxiety because you want to like other bitches. Like, I'm not. It's a risk I'm not willing to play with you motherfuckers, because you motherfuckers be dirty sometimes. Y'all fucking stupid. And this man had really liked me at this point, so I should have been higher up on the scale than a fucking 8, because you know my personality.
You can tell that she has a lot of emotional baggage, because she took a compliment that a dude gave her, threw it back in his face, and then immediately accused him of cheating on her should the opportunity arise, and yet somehow it's the man that's in the wrong.
And then this fucker had the audacity to get upset and fucking have an attitude with me. And I was like, because I was honest with you, I was like, my guy, imagine I got with you and I told you, well, you weren't my idea of perfection. I think you're like a 7, but that guy over there is like a 9. You're gonna fucking feel some type of fucking way about that. And you expect me to put myself through that? Oh, hell nah. The fuck? You would feel some type of fucking way about that if your fucking partner told you that, you would fucking feel a way about it. And don't fucking lie to me. You would.
That dude got mad because she took a genuine compliment and threw it in his face for not being good enough. She then relentlessly talks smack about him for apparently not liking him enough, so it's only natural for him to get angry with her over that. It's incredibly insulting.
So I'm at the gym on the hip thruster machine, and this guy comes and interrupts my set. And he's like, hey, I'm sorry, do you mind if I work across from you on the hanging leg raises? And I was like, I was really confused because I'm like, when I got to the machine, there were no weights on it or anything. So no one was working in on it. So I was like, yeah, sure, man, whatever. So he goes across from me and he starts doing his hanging leg raises. And after he's done, he goes away and he goes to another machine like on the other side of the gym. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't even work in with me.
Modern women have turned the gym into a minefield where it's come to the point where men need to do everything they can to let a woman know they're not gym creepers so that she doesn't put him on blast for the horrific crime of glancing over at her. But even then, of course, he's still not safe.
So what did he need? Like, why was he asking me to work in? And then I thought about it. I was doing hip thrusts with my legs spread far apart, and he was going to be on the hanging leg raise machine across from me. And he was letting me know that he wasn't going to that machine to look into my birth canal. And I think that's really nice. I wouldn't have thought that. So I don't know why that's what he thought, but I thought that was really nice of him to let me know that he wasn't coming to look at my pussy.
The irony of this whole thing is that this guy went up to her to prevent from being blasted on social media, only for her to turn around and put the guy on blast anyway for confusing her. Even when men try to avoid the traps, modern women still figure out a way to spring them anyway.
I haven't kissed a man for a year. The last guy I kissed was November 2024. I'm unemployed and I just feel like dating and looking for a job are so similar.
These women are so quick to post their L's on TikTok. She's complaining about not being kissed in over a year as if that's some kind of a horrific thing. This woman is so desperate for attention and validation that she needs to complain about this garbage.
Essentially, I'm in my rejection era. Like Monday, I had a Hinge date. He gets my number. We plan to go out Monday evening. He never texted me, so I went back to the match and he had unmatched me. Earlier that day, I got an email for a job I applied for saying their usual, thanks so much, but we decided to go a different direction. I'm embracing my rejection era. We'll see where I end up.
Everything is an era or a season with these women. If I hear the word era one more time, I'm just going to lose it. She would rather just accept getting rejected by men than focusing her energy into finding gainful employment. She really needs to get her priorities straightened out.
Should I go hit on this man? He's playing frisbee alone. I can't tell if he's cute or not. I'm too far away. But he just keeps like throwing that frisbee. And it's not even close. Not even close. He's probably feeling pretty vulnerable right now. Probably needs like, I don't know, a feminine shoulder to cry on. Let's get it.
There are several legitimate reasons why that dude would be throwing a frisbee by himself. Most likely he's practicing, but she immediately assumes that he's depressed and refuses to leave the guy in peace.
I did it. I went and talked to him. He was pretty cute. He is practicing for a major tournament he has tomorrow in Antioch. I'm not gonna go, and I did not go in with the kill. I look disgusting. I have a cold. I'm wearing sweatpants, and I'm barefoot. But I will come back at this exact time next week in a dress.
For some reason, she threw out a perfectly good opportunity to potentially get a date with this guy, all because she wasn't dressed in a way that she thought was proper. Dudes don't care about that kind of crap. She just didn't want to make everything happen, and of course she assumes that the man should be doing it.
You guys, I know we've been talking about how bad dating apps are in the past 24 hours on my profile, but this takes the cake. I was just in line at McDonald's getting a black coffee, and I opened up Hinge, and I matched with this guy who was extremely local, cute, single dad, and the first thing he said to me was, "Are your boobs fake? Because I don't date anybody with fake boobs. I need a little bounce."
Women like this just assume that there are nothing but good men on the dating apps, but what they refuse to realize is that good men don't bother. We leave those apps to the chads, the scammers, and anyone else who wants to waste their time. Anything else is just a waste to a lot of dudes.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, why are men sexualizing women so much? Why is this happening? I just want to know why. It is so dehumanizing. That's my rant for Hinge today. Maybe more, who knows?
Women have been dehumanizing men for literally decades at this point, while society placed them up on a pedestal, and the second she gets an off-color comment from a dude, all of a sudden we're all horrible people. The irony is just truly lost on her. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.